Wilfred. Mostly because, and it mostly comes from the Hampshire arc, is that Folke, Folke said she was, Folke said that, or the king guy said that he did not like Folke, and these three people who, yes, betrayed them, or was it, wait, it was, yeah, it was these three people, betrayed them and were trying to kill them. But in the note that you get for killing these guys says that the father was or like the message says something about that the father was being a dick to him or some shit, and that's where you get to know that, oh, the father's Saxons. And so I'm pretty sure, and even in the outline, I'm pretty sure that it's the king guy.
Something for me. What is
which
it?
is a bit kind of
requesting your presence in the southwest, a village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Our mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I will take care of this.
Yeah, but it's impossible for it to be Basim. Oh, I probably should read that. The grand, yeah. If you wish to finish your work, come to the other. Blessing upon you. Okay. I should probably read that again, because I didn't really read through it very well. Where is it? Fuck. I don't know where it went. Eva returns to Houghton. Okay. I just know it's here, but I don't know where it is here. Shire? Oh, that's the name of this place. Oh. See, okay, so it's probably not there. It's probably like, oh, it's this one. Come to Altany and Northwest. Oh. You're right, the west would be over here. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was the other way around. Here, the end of the game was after the part in that one snow area. The you know, that story arc where you go into the Isu laboratory place. But yeah, I think that was the end of the game. This is just all post.
All right there?
Also, that last story arc was like an hour.
Yes, hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I am looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
Do I have the Saints thing? I don't know what it's called. I'm sure there's a name for it. I know it's French.
These are soul cakes, love.
But like the
You know
Saints,
soul
the
cakes?
Saint something? Oh no, I don't.
them.
It just
They're
looks like it.
small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We'll leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step
Oh,
down
wait,
from your
that's-
former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything.
I still think it's possible
Their
that it's him.
names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk? You look well,
I still think it's
Abel.
possible that's
I
him.
am.
Because he would go into hiding.
Wars have ended.
Well, unless he had,
My
if
settlement
everyone else was
thrives.
dead, but maybe
The
he
wars
would
have
have.
not ended.
I don't know.
You have simply stopped
I'm questioning
fighting.
myself, but I'm
But
sticking
men are
with it.
brewing plots
King
in
Alfred
evils and bedrooms.
is the father.
You will see.
And how are you,
I feel
Alfred?
like.
Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable?
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I.
This was like the part in Narcos where Pablo Escobar goes to the farm.
Water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from.
Very,
buckets.
very bad guy.
It is a good life.
But he's just chilling.
Simple. Blessed. I've never been so far west. I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I have traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You.
Grand Magister was not a title I
Knew it.
desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane was what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Abel. For that,
Yeah, it's weird that they all call
I give
me
you this.
Danes.
the key to my study, that you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. one to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England, whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more,
So-
Lord. You are the last of her kings, and yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burnt. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
Damn. That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing, we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
That's kind of a neat way to end it. It's different. It's very different. I don't hate it. I actually kind of enjoy that. Because normally they would have it where they just end up killing the guy. Yeah.
To unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
Oh dear, look at them little balls of soot.
Good lady, forgive me. I was lost in thought.
No matter, just let him cool and we'll begin again.
Direct me, and I will obey.
Alright. Okay. I actually did quite enjoy that. It did. It was fitting.
A moment of your time.
I'll do that in a minute. I'm glad I killed all the Ancient Order before
Here
I
you
did
are,
anything.
The last of the Order's sigils. You will find King
Thor's
Alfred's
cape.
among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead
Thor's
you to his
cape.
hiding place?
He did, for they were one and the same. Our poor
Huh?
fellow soldier of Christ.
I just
the
got
Grand
I just got
Magister of the Order of
Thor's
the
cape.
Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title and the duty he had inherited, and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you
We
keep your
don't?
triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught
Fair
you
enough.
our
Okay,
creed,
I guess.
if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome. But to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this. I would give my life in a moment for those I love and who love me in return. All here. Including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
Alright. Hythan not gonna give me a quest.
Then go.
Hopefully I don't have to collect all 80 million codex pages. I don't think there's that many, but still. Killing the ancient order is fun. Codex pages are not fun.
Eivor, good to see you. I am, did you want...
What's wrong?
Bridget and I were thinking, with everything calming down the way...
You want to be married?
Yes, to each other.
Yes, I imagined. Gunnar, to see you so happy has been a pleasure. And to marry you would be an honor.
I'll be honest, Eivor. I came here with a lot of you, because nothing and no one kept me back there. The Raven clan is all the family I need, and Bridget too. From all she said, she's better off here than with those she calls kin. Just a couple of foundlings we are.
Then let's not bother with tradition. If you have your bride and your blade, we will see you wed. As Jarl, I do it gladly.
Oh, I was wondering why it was getting dark.
About you and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be. But we are fine to wait until everything has settled here.
Enough waiting. Cool your thought.
Wonderful. Shall we
Gather your wife and you...
Okay. Yeah, we'll just do the marriage now. So do I only get Thor's cloak or do I get Thor's armor as well? I'll be a little pissed if I only get Thor's cloak, because it feels like a bit of a blue balls. But there's very few occasions where you only get one set of armor. I actually don't think there's even one occasion in this game where you get it and get to keep it. Because of course in this game everything's about getting sets of armor. Well, besides like the Altair and Bayek outfits, those technically don't. Those are the exceptions. But also you have to get them out of external sources.
I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day. To celebrate the strength of your bond and to see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers. I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames that burn as brightly as my heart does for you.
That's the shittiest sword I've seen. Also, that is a short sword,
As sharp as your wit, as
which does not
glinting
exist
as your beauty.
as a weapon
May
you could get in this game,
sing
which is
through
interesting.
the air as sweetly
Even though I
as
believe
your voice
Basim and
meets
Hytham
my
have
ears.
short swords. And I believe some enemies have short swords. Aver's face every time Bridget speaks is so funny.
I give you
He's just
my
like, huh?
sword
What?
and my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
Hyd fi di breuddwydio am future yn hun. A di so tawalwch yn hope a premonition. Ond dim mount o sgraen a foresight paratoi fi a sweeping adventure meeting ti.
I kind of understand what she's saying.
Tiwr enaid fel
There's some words that stand out.
A dyn a strong a bwyd ti ci. Ac fel as I ffies, mae'r calon yn hedfan dyr y ti.
Such poetry, oh dear. You make me cry, my love.
Let is hedfan efo'n gilydd, tro bywyd and beyond.
I offer you this ring. Take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
And I gwisgo fe fel calon, adoration a ffydd am byth.
This is the greatest day of my life. Embrace me, my love.
With our couple now bonded in matrimony, now we drink.
Oh, Sigurd actually shows up. What the fuck? Where the fuck? Where did what's his face go? Sigurd. Did he just leave? Alright then. I'll go talk to Vanvi.
So you're looking a little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I never thought I would see gruff old Gunnar so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him, and for this day of rest and respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
I do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere. Lead on.
Something has been on my mind for some time. I am no seer, but I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing, through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
Shit talking
You would
Sigurd.
not have listened.
Fair.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Ranvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I am honored by your faith in me, and your confidence.
As I am honored by your love.
And I by yours.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage. We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so, but my heart is yours. That much he knows. And I believe he is happy for us.
Are you sure?
Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more, something only he can find.
All he wants is far, far away. All I need is right here.
Alright. Wonder if we could get married.
Shall we find our way back to the wedding? Bridget might give another speech. We must not miss that.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Are you kidding?
Am I? Come, we should go.
Alright then. Ow, fuck. Dive off this cliff. Bang. Right then. Hey look, it's my guy. He showed up for the wedding. By Jomsviking.
Alvis, I'm surprised. Oh!
I don't remember.
How are the marriage customs in your country, Hytham? Something like this?
Like this in all the most important ways. There are smiles, cheers, and warm embraces. All that is
There's
needed, I
Sigurd.
think.
It is a strange feeling, brother. Weddings are the beginning of something, but this feels like something of an end.
The first happy union in our home. We have matured into something greater. So yes, a beginning and an end, I think.
Gunnar, you old trout. You're a married man. Never thought I would see the day.
Nor did I. And not for lack
Can you
of
get out of my
trying.
fucking hair? Jesus. What the hell? She
Richard,
just walked up to me.
I gift you a formal welcome to our clan and our family. You are a fine addition to Gunnar's life and to ours.
Diolch Evior. I couldn't be more happy to go now. Hope you now want to wash and it keeps me sure the years.
Yes, of course. As I say, it is wonderful to have you. Volker, I want to thank you for all you've done for me. My visions have lessened of late, and I find it hard to explain how different I feel. Grounded, unified, at peace.
That is good to hear, Eivor. Very good to hear.
You've been among us for quite some
Read
time, Rita.
so
Are you ready to settle?
Read it.
Make a home here.
For a year or two, perhaps. But I am not the settling kind. I am a wanderer, always searching.
Alright. Well, what's with this camera angle? Game? Oh, okay, I see.